Casino, Culture 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 Casino. Culture Casino, oh, Culture Casino, Culture Casino, Culture Casino, oh, Culture Casino, Culture Casino, Culture Casino. Culture Casino, 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 Culture Casino. Culture Casino, Culture Casino, Culture Casino.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. There we go. Mike is now working. I don't know what's going on there. Very weird. Good morning. Welcome to Saturday News Update. That's right. We've got news. Yeah, news and views with me. Not our pal Hughes. Although, Views with Hughes is an awesome channel. Hope he's doing well. I haven't seen him in a minute. Yeah. What's going on with all of you? Did you guys see the California video? That's right. Gavin Newsom's running everybody out of Texas. Not a surprise. Not good. But, hey, everybody I know is getting out of California if they haven't already. So that's a good thing. Hey, Jay's here. The only letter in the alphabet that you need. Good morning, Jay. We got Weatherman. What's up? Tom F. is out there in the chat, and so is Arthur. Good to see you. Hello there. Severus Vero. Another BBC person was arrested. Gosh. It's like these people are in positions of power or something. True story. What a Scooby-Doo mystery. I wonder how we were always like this. Oh, yeah, because they have always been like this. People with no morals. We got a lot of that. Oh, by the way, here's a weird thing. I logged into my YouTube account and was told that I had a hateful comment. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't say anything hateful, but all right. Good morning, Kaladin. And, of course, Liberty Hall's cat. Good morning. Joe Dog. What's up? JB's Spooky Review. Culture, do you take any days off? Yeah, sure. I mean, from doing shows? No. I always have at least one live show a day. Today is a day off, technically. I mean, I'm dropping 3 videos. One's already out there. The California, Gavin Newsom specifically forces Chevron out of California to Texas. That one's already coming out. We've got 2 more on the horizon. They're actually in the description, I think. Did I save that? Yeah, I saved it. They're not listed as far as the location for the video because technically they're private, so you wouldn't get there anyway. But those videos will release in 2-hour intervals. So, in fact, I think one just dropped just now, as a matter of fact, at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock Pacific. The first one drops at 6 o'clock Pacific, so it's 6, 8, and 10. If I have a 4th video, it'll be obviously noon, and then 2. On the East Coast, it's 3 hours later than that, I guess. So it'd be 9, 11, 1, and whatever. I don't know. But, yeah. So there's that. Unless I moved them. Did I move them today? Nope. Yep, I stayed on the schedule. So I'll actually add that to the description of today's video. So at your leisure, you can go through and check that out. Books, check them out. Yeah, I'm thinking about dropping all 3 videos at the same time on Rumble every day and see what happens. But the answer to that question is not as simple as you would think. No, I don't really take days off. Hey, Al Humphreys is here all the way from across the ocean. Good to see you. We got news stories to get to, so I'm not going to be, wasting a ton of time today. Just chit-chatting, but I'll still chit-chat because that's me. Liberty Hall's cat gifts a Culture Casino membership. Thank you very much. It's a gifty. That's right. Let's see. Little Mouse is in the house. What's going on? Monica is here. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you, dear. Thanks for being here. Archie Mitchell. We've got nearsighted Cyclops with us as well, and the lovely Rachel Moliere is here. Good morning, dear. Peach Fan and Gifty, Gifty, Gifty indeed. Hey, Tender Warriors here. Greetings and happy splendiferous Saturday, everyone. I didn't get a 30-minute notification. That might be my fault. I think I may have barely missed the line there. I try to do that, but it should have been up there. Yeah, we had plenty of time to spare. I don't know. Very strange. Hey, Josh Graber's here. Got your sermon put together? Awesome. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Fantastic. Hoove, good morning, Hoove. Hope you're doing well. Got Q2Cast TV in the house. Happy Saturday, it seems, with the shutdown of the Boomerang app. Rumors of this of the channel itself to be rebranded like a true TV channel. Wow, really? I'll have to check it out. Books, check them out. Jonathan Conroy, hello. El Santo, hello. Good to see you, my friend. Great to have fans in Mexico. Who else we've got out there? Oh, the lovely Ruby Hoove is here. Howdy. Be listening today. Have an excellent day. I just hope you're feeling better, dear. I really do. And, of course, Cynthia Carter, good morning. Indeed. The amazing Eric Winberg makes a stunning return with a $10 super chat. That's right. It's 10 in Culture Casino cash. Good morning, Culture, and my fellow punters. Hey. Hello. Hope you're doing well, my friend. And, hey, Dice Media Group is here. And Ruby Hoove with a gifty. That's right. I need to fix the sound more. Thank you, Ruby Hoove. That's very generous. We've got 2 this morning. Liberty Hall's cat, Ruby Hoove. And we even have a member chat from my good friend, Dave G. Sound. Dave says, gee, I've liked being here a month. Well, I'm glad you're still here a month. In fact, all the memberships right now are really helping because YouTube does not like me at all. They do not like the truth. You can't handle the truth. What's up, Irate? Good to see you, bud. CultureCasino. Now I got that stuck in my head the rest of the day. Did I say hi to Cynthia Carter? If not, good morning, Cynthia. Virtual loner here. Morning, all. Well, good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning. Good morning to Uncle Gilbert. Hey, I hope you're enjoying your weekend as well. Who else we got? We got Rogue Thinker out there. I think he said hi to Jay. I did. Jay was the first hi. I still haven't left Cali. Still looking for jobs out of state. I can pack up essentials and run the border anytime. I just prefer having a landing spot. No, I understand. So many of my friends are out of Cali. Joseph A. Hail, Culturians. Hail to you. Oh, my goodness. It's Keely Chow. Roll Tide. Keely Chow. The beautiful deep ball. The beautiful deep ball. Over on the Green Machine. Green Machine. Okasa, the ninja, says, keep voting. California. Yep. Yep. I don't know what I did that was hateful. I don't know what comment I typed that was hateful. Can't imagine. So that's racking my brain this morning. I'm like, what are you talking about? California got too expensive to live for most people. That's true. So is New York. Oh, the second story today, which just dropped. As soon as we're done here, folks, go check out the 2 stories so far that have dropped for the day. A third one on the way. But that story is Manhattan. Look out, kids. The collapse is real. Doba Fett, what's up? The lovely Sassy Lass is here. Greetings, dear. We'll be listening. I hope you have a great Saturday as well. Frank is here. What's up, Frank? That's right. Jeremy Heath. Hello, Jeremy. Mark Santos. What's up, my friend? It's been a hot minute since I've seen you in the chat. You've probably been listening. Kaiser Soze. Hello. Hoove with a gifty. A Culture Casino membership for AJ Speaks. What's up? It's amazing. What a joker. That's right. YouTube gifty. That's right. Biggles. Hi, Culture. Can't stay long. I gotta go. Oh, you're going. That's right. You are going to Anime Impulse. How are you going to get there? Everything's blocked off right now. Tina Guzman. Hello. Hello. Jeremiah Hambry. What's up? Wait, you get to go into the card collecting convention? Sweet. Take pictures. Find out what the cost is on a Mox Pearl. Yorick Graves says California doesn't need an earthquake to destroy. They already have. Gavin Newsom, indeed. Tina Bochin, good morning, dear. Good morning. Running with Skizzers. Hello. Happy Saturday, everybody. That's right. Mark's like, I've been lurking. I figured that's also what a Tender Warrior's been lurking too. Tender Warrior 68 supports everybody. Thank you. And thank you, Who, for that gifted membership. That's cool. We got very generous people here this morning. Like Salty Nerd Podcast, I think they set like a kind of a goal of getting 10 or so memberships or whatever, or 20 memberships during the course of a stream. I think that's an admirable goal, but it's an awful lot of pressure. Deeple gifts a grumbling grant over on the Green Machine. Ahoy, Culture, for 2 Culture Casino caches. Hail, chat. Hope everything is going well with everybody this fine Saturday. Simple question for all. I'm looking to recreate my physical library again. What is a movie show you recommend? Oh, I don't know. Here's the actual comment. Well, you can't go wrong starting with Back to the Futures, Ghostbusters, Indiana Jones trilogy. You just heard me, trilogy. There's only 3 Indiana Jones films. Obviously, Lord of the Rings trilogy. Star Wars. If you can find the despecialized extreme 4K 77, whatever it's called now. And if you just burn it to a disc. If you need like a Blu-ray or something, I could probably burn one. Donut Lord. I love the smell of commerce in the morning. That's right. CC is one of my only 2 most favored hosts online. Well, thank you, Dave G. Sound. I appreciate it. This is a great name. Kumquatinator. Oh, good choice. Hook. Where's the hook? Hook. Hook. Where's the hook? Thank you, Rachel. That was awesome. The Wire is a great television program if you want to see the corruption of Baltimore that still exists there today. The Fifth Element is a fantastic sci-fi film. Yeah. Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, the first few of those are pretty good. Ooh, 7 is great because, you get to put Gwyneth's head in a box. What's in the box? Racer X says, Speed Racer, go! Go, Speed Racer. Go, Speed Racer. Go, Speed Racer. Lawrence of Arabia, beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, actually, this is actually a thing, Dice Media Group. I think I dropped a video on this yesterday that was largely ignored by YouTube. Yeah. Time Bandits, the original Spectacular. Rear Window is great. So, yeah. So, you got a whole list there, Deeple. Whole list. Morgan King, good morning, my friend. I hope you're doing well up there in far Canada. I'm with you. This 13. Well, I don't know about 13. Most of the Star Trek films are great, and they're on Pluto TV. That's right. So you can check them all out on Pluto TV for free. Standalone channel indeed. Die Hard. There you go. Young Frankenstein. The first Matrix film. That's a good choice. Jeremiah Hembry wants a bear story. I don't think I have one for today. That's a weekday thing. It's hard to find all those stories. Although, the number of bear encounters in the last 2 years has jumped substantially. So maybe. Matt G. Good morning. Casablanca is a great one. The Godfather, Star Trek original, TNG, all good choices. Look at this. You're getting catalog recommendations left and right. Gladiator was great. The 300, before you realize that, a certain person was a one-trick pony. That's great. Billy Lowe, don't forget to include Game of Death. Well, there's a lot of Bruce Lee films that I love. I know they're not cinematic masterpieces, but they're great. Donut Lord. As a massive Star Wars fan, Star Trek is great. The Big Sleep, yeah. Any Bogart film, that's true. Oh, let me tell you, the trilogy of Equalizer films with Denzel Washington is wonderful. The most recent film was glorious. It really made the most of his aging. That's for sure. Sopranos is a great television collection. That's true. Yeah. Are you on any other streams today? I don't think so. Unless somebody sent me an invite that I didn't see, which is possible. I'm supposed to be on a Tuesday show with somebody this week, I think, but I don't know. I'll probably try to be on Tom's Tuesday afternoon show. But I'm trying to go through today I've got to record, I think 12 videos. 9 of them I think are for the gaming channel with the guys, the team, for that game place. If you're not checked into that game place, you should be. We're dropping news all the time now. It's fantastic. Great one today with me and Loki, talking about the terribleness of the Star Wars Outlaws game. That thing is going to crash. Oh, any Universal Monsters classic, indeed. Count Alucard, yes. Oh, man. So many good ones. Look at you guys. First season of Altered Carbon was brilliant. Second's trash. No, I agree with you. And again, I think that you would think that, who's the actor that picked up the role? He's also Falcon Cap, Aluminum Falcon, whatever you want to call him now. Anyway, his name just fell out of my head. That's one of those things that you're like, okay, you should have picked better. You should have known that was going to be garbage. But no. Anyway, all right, we got to get to some of these stories. We don't have a lot of time, because I've got 4 stories to go through. Thank you, Monkey Jeebus. Monkey Jeebus to the rescue. It was Anthony Mackie. That's right. Yeah, Anthony Mackie. He wrecked. He got wrecked. You got to pick better. Pick better. That's right. Okay, let's get to story number 1, shall we? Shall we, baby? I don't see her here. All right. Well, let's start with the box office. I think that's the right place to start. What do you guys think? Well, there you go, anyway. Deadpool and Wolverine is doing really good. Again, in its second weekend. Looks like a 90 million plus second weekend. That is glorious. This new Trap film seems to be looking at a $17 million number, even though I wasn't really impressed with its preview. I think it was only a $2 million preview. But still, $17 million. M. Night Shyamalan just doesn't appeal to me anymore, really. I think that's his film. I could be wrong. The Purple Crayon leaves no mark. Well, the reason it didn't is because, well, you have to you have to aim this type of thing at kids and not adults and kids. You have to pick an audience with one of these childhood book adaptations. So it's also a little known, if unknown, thing to most people. Yeah, I was right. M. Night Shyamalan with Josh Hartnett, who just seemed to have disappeared from Hollywood, right? The Tom Cruise lookalike. So for the Friday update was, it looks like summer box office rebound continues. Deadpool and Wolverine bound to soar. Warner Brothers Trap set to seize a bunch of cash. And looks like, oh, wow. So Friday, which combines the 2 million in previews. So it really only made 5 million. So it's 17 million, they think. I don't know. Kind of odd. But yeah, if you haven't seen the Trap trailer, it is interesting. But of course, like a typical Shamalama Ding Dong, this has like two, dramatic twists that you can almost feel are going to show up. And Bad Take Bojan says, both Lil Chad and Slender Dad said, Trap was good for only the first 30 minutes. So I've heard. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to go do that. But it looks like Twisters was doing okay. And Despicable Me's still hanging in there. Running cumulative domestically of 313 million. So not bad. But the whole point is that the box office is going to be good when there's good films and bad when there's bad films. And up until, this point in the summer, was starting with the accidental success of IO 2, Inside Out 2, you weren't getting anywhere. With the success of, Deadpool and Wolverine, Despicable Me, and a couple other things that kind of slid under the radar, these numbers are going to climb back up. But the summer is really going to be rescued by, just 3 films. It's Deadpool and Wolverine, Inside Out 2, and Despicable Me. I don't know if there'll be anything else that'll be worth seeing. You guys think of something? Oh. I'm sorry, Randall. I apologize. We're having such an early stream on a Saturday. I'll work on it. I can't make it any later, though, because I don't want to run up against my friends at Salting Nerd Podcast. So. Oh, man, I love this call. One day I'll do it. Good morning, when my voice is in good shape. Right now, not so much. I think I've been talking a lot, guys. Twister isn't doing well overseas, says Alejandro Guzman. Yes. And you know why? I think that is, my friend, is that it's a disaster movie, and there's like not a real touchstone for some people with this kind of a disaster. They're unfamiliar with it. We all have our own regional disasters, whether it be hurricanes or whatnot. But yeah, it just seems like the Americans are fascinated with disaster films. I think that's true. I think that's a true statement. FKHC 2005. Hello. Core members here. What's up? One of the greatest memers out there. Good to see you, buddy. Dave G. Sound says the summer will be rescued by the winter. Maybe. We'll see. I need a sip of coffee for the working man here. You don't look like you're in good shape. I'm in great shape. I mean, I'm carrying a little extra weight around the middle, but I'm healthy. You mean like I look like I'm down or... No. I didn't... I don't think I brushed my beard out, but... I'm doing good. Alien Romulus might be good. Oh, I think it will be good. I cannot wait for that movie. I've been talking about this movie now for quite some time. And people throwing rocks at it, you know, either they don't like the alien at all, or they're seeing shadows where there aren't any. So, yeah, I think Beetlejuice will be okay, Donovan Bradford, but I'm not sure it's going to set the box office on fire. That could be a very firmly niche thing, and maybe only with an older audience. Not a lot of people have been introduced to that. Yeah, that's what I think. Angmar, WK, what's up? Good morning to you. Tirana the Warrior, Planet of the Apes, was barely profitable. I know, right? Pretty wild. Tina Guzman. What do you think the new Channing Tatum movie will do? I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. You know, I've heard a lot of positives about, or people's reception to the Gambit that was in Deadpool and Wolverine. Hopefully that's not a spoiler for anybody. It's one of the characters they brought in. I think we've waited too long for a Gambit film. The fan film that's on YouTube is one of the best, but we waited too long for a Gambit film. Running with Scissors is correct. Hot D ends tomorrow night, and there won't be much till Arcane in the fall. I think that's true. At least as far as television goes. Snorta Poopus, good morning to my favorite polar bear. You guys wanted a bar? There's a bar. Borderlands looks terrible. Borderlands looks awful. Oteo. I hope I said that. One of those two ways. Why does the Anthony D'Alessandro pick look like Jesse Miller? I don't know. What was my most disappointing book to movie adaptation? I don't know. I thought Queen of the Damned was terrible, but there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. I have to say, on first glance, at first blush, Disney's initial treatment of C.S. Lewis's Chronicles of Narnia wasn't the best. But I think the ultimate winner is another Disney product, the John Carter film. They destroyed an opportunity at a massive franchise. They threw it away for, bigger IP that they'd acquired. Because, you could do the entire series of Edgar Rice Burroughs' John Carter, and you would have been great. The John Carter of Mars, The Gods of Mars, et cetera, et cetera. There was so many books out there. Maid of Mars. There was so much out there. I don't know. Anyway, I'm a little weird. Holy cow, Angmar, thank you for the generosity, my friend. Angmar WK gifted 5 Culture Casino memberships. Thank you. Thank you. Now, a lot of people just got memberships. That's great. Oh, by the way, if you have a Rewards Club membership, you might consider upgrading because, folks, I'm going to tell you on Tuesday, that's what I'm doing Tuesday. Thanks for reminding me. On Tuesday, we are doing a very special, very private watch party, Comics Division and I, for our obviously for me, it's gold tier and up members. You'll be receiving a message where to join a watch party, and you're going to actually be able to watch in real time Demolition Man. True story. me, myself, and comics division. Should be a lot of fun, right? I'm pretty stoked. So if you are a gold member or higher, I hope to see you there. And as Tina says, gifties. That's right. Gifties everywhere. Gifties. I love it. Sorry, Poopies. Q-Bear. The bear. Yeah, I think Taylor Kirsch was good as Gambit. True story. Core member's like, Harold and the Purple Crayon. I don't think that's going to do very well, my friend core member. And I agree with this. Taylor Kirsch Gambit did have potential. I just was surprised with the portrayal of Gambit in Deadpool and Wolverine. So you definitely want to check it out. Very interesting. I'm not the father, says my 30-year-old girlfriend and 2 daughters, preteens, are getting tickets to Beetlejuice. Sweet, as soon as she can. I think it's more widely appreciated than we think it might be. That's an interesting perspective. So 30-year-old and 2 daughters, preteen, and they already are hooked on this. I wonder if it's because of the positive reception of Wednesday. Let's see if anybody catches that. Because it has that look and feel, right? Or is it just me? Ah, there it is. Good job, Tina Guzman. IAV says, All the Pretty Horses is the most disappointing book adaptation in the history of books to film. Really? Okay, I'm going to have to go check it out. Now I've got another one to look at. The best one is To Kill a Mockingbird, says Angel Feliciano. Huh. Oh, and Deeple reminds me over on the Green Machine that tornadoes are almost purely Merkin. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, John Carter was a huge missed opportunity. Yeah. I really want to get another Doc Savage out there, and we have a Doc Savage appreciator in the house, so there's that. Oh, fresh snow? Absolutely. Again, I mean, I love, and this is why I love doing this Saturday show. It's a little more loose format, but I think we do better with audiobooks than anything else because you have one voice, the voice of the storyteller. That's why books on tape. I mean, that's what audiobooks originally were marketed, books on tape. I think that was one of those things that did very, very well because of that one voice of the narrator. Even though they may have been doing different voices, there was a wonderful voice actor that did the entire original editions of the Harry Potter series. I think the last name was Dale, and he did such a remarkable job. You could listen to all of the books being read by him and just be amazed. He did such a good job. Culture can give away 10 memberships a month. Really? I didn't know that. Yeah, the Three Seashells movie is coming on Tuesday. If you are a gold member or higher, just know you'll get a code in the community tab Actually, I may actually post that tomorrow, so that people that are gold level or higher can see it, and then you can join in because I think it'd be great. Yeah, RMB, Justin Channel says, RMB agrees about the tragedy of the studio burying John Carter. It's incredible. And you're right. It would make Star Wars look much, much worse. And RMB's usually right about stuff like that. He and I, park our space shuttle, in the same, how is he, in the same hangar, I think? That's how he says it. We have a lot of similar opinions. Yeah, we're watching Demolition Man in a watch party on Tuesday evening. So make sure you're a gold member or higher. I think you will appreciate it. Hopefully Comics is telling people about that. Plus, we'll reiterate all that on the Monday Meltdown on the Monday show over on Comics Division's channel. So there's that. The lovely Tina Guzman just became a member. My goodness, thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Welcome to Gold membership. I think you just upgraded. Lovely. Hopefully you'll be joining us. Our good friend John Coleman just dropped a super chat. Let's see what that has out there. Ah, the lovely Penny is here. Good evening, dear. Or morning still, I guess. Colonel Guile is in the house. All right, little Street Fighter motion for you. I thought they were no stakes in the Deadpool 3, and the villainess was forgettable. I can see that point of view, but I kind of thought she did a really... She won me over with her just bat crazy portrayal. I thought that was really well done. Angela Richter says, Room with a View is the best book adaptation. I love... you know what? Maybe. Fresh Nose says, The Godfather. Well, there you go. But I saw a super chat. Ah, there it is. Jim. Or excuse me, not Jim. John Coleman. What's up? Thank you for the $5 super chat. It's the 5 Culture Cash. It says, morning from San Antonio. Beautiful place. We'll be there in October. Says, been binging the lives on TGP. That channel rocks. Y'all are awesome. Thank you, my friend. We are building that game place like crazy. Already over 2,000 subscribers over there. Getting some videos are getting big hits, so thank you for that for those of you watching. And we're working hard for y'all. We're gonna keep it up. I have to tell you, I know I'm busy. I know a lot of you noticed that I'm busy, but I love what I do. And I have a great team that I work with at that game place. The entire team is just crushing it. So thank you for that, John. I appreciate it very, very much. Shuttle Bay, thank you. Yeah, I don't want to misquote RMB. Thank you, Justin Channels. He's a good dude. I've had the opportunity to stream with him several times. We had the best ever non-live stream ever. We were doing a bunch of live streams in succession, and we started talking behind the scenes. We finished one show. We had RMB and Az and myself and just a bunch of movie nerds and Tom. And I mean, it was just like incredible. And then we talked for like an hour and a half behind the scenes after a show. It was late. And then we went live on somebody's channel right afterwards and talked a little bit more. It was bonkers night. That happens sometimes. You get a bunch of nerds together like that. It's incredible. It's a good time. Yeah. Bodie Lee says, once Disney acquired Lucasfilm, they no longer cared about John Carter. That's true. Hey, Kendon B., welcome. Hail, hail, hail to you. Running with scissors. Just looked it up. Although the United States experiences the greatest number of tornadoes annually, tornadoes occur regularly in at least 20 countries around the world. Wow. Wow. Did not know that. Hey! Angmar just upgraded to gold. Thank you, Angmar. I appreciate that. Hopefully you get to see you on Tuesday for the watch party of Demolition Man. And what this will be great, folks. I really am stoked. We'll actually even have the ability to add people in. I don't know how we're going to do that, but I think we can do that, so it'll be a lot of fun. So. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what RMB and his business partner come up with, because I think we're going to get a successive string of amazing things. We have a lot of great creators in our midst, in our sphere. We're very blessed. I think we should really recognize that. But this is really exciting. Thank you guys for upgrading memberships. Hey, Victor Fontaine is here. Long legs. Yes, I saw this. I was going to get back to you. Thanks for being over there on Green Machine. I appreciate it. It says, Long Legs, Twisters, and Despicable Me 4 are all coming to VOD streaming this month. Yes. Yep. We just hope that you get those numbers up. I really do think that the release cycle was something that did not favor Despicable Me. Liberty Hall's cat says I'm at 517. Wow. Pody Lee is like, that was ridiculous the way Cassandra Nova could put her fingers through people's skulls. This is wild, right? Crazy stuff. Pain like Bane. What's up? Yeah, this was very nonsensical. I think it was just a way to kind of, have Evans and things and to kind of pull from a different universe. I mean, ultimately, this was just the introduction of the X-Men, at least from what I saw. So there's that. It's my perspective. I'm a lunatic, so you can ignore me, but... Hey, Sergeant Giratina's Rising Renegades is in the house. Yeah, nice pull was weird. Thank you, Angela Richter. I hope you're doing great. And yes, you will see me on TGP also. There are 3 videos in total dropping today. 2 have dropped on this channel, and we've got a 3rd one on the way. So, yep, I will be recording more over on, I think I have to do 12 videos today. I have to record between my channel. Yeah, I got a lot to do. The book is very different than the movie, World War Z. Yep. Hey, JCVM, what's up? Welcome, and thanks for checking us out on the X. That's right. Got a few folks dropping in. I appreciate that. Culture, go watch that trailer of John Carter where they list all of the sci-fi movies before John Carter. Now have like all of them. Yeah, they do have all of them. Colossus Rex is in the house. Deadpool was so annoying, and Wolverine was a mean drunk, full-blown alcoholic in most of the movie. Yeah, I really did enjoy, though, that the arc was built around not Deadpool, but Wolverine. I know it seems weird because of Logan, but I felt it was a little cathartic, That was just my opinion. Liberty Hall's cat's in the house for $2. Thank you for the super chat for the Culture Casino cash. What time on Tuesday? Let me look. Let me see if I can look that up. And I just saw Yellow Flash. Hey, what's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well, brother. You've been killing it on videos lately, man. Hopefully you're gonna have a good show tonight. Looking forward to that. Trying to give you guys a time here. This is great YouTube. Culture stalling away. Stalling crazy guy. It is 7 Pacific time is what it looks like. That could change, but I believe that's it. So that's what? 9 Central and 10 10 Eastern. Yeah, it's going to be an evening thing. But again, the movie's not all that long, so it should be a good time. Again, Demolition Man for gold and higher members. So it's it'll be a lot of fun. I think we can host up to 250 people. Yeah, flame gone. Yeah, no kidding. Look at that. Yellow Flash. Fabulous. That's right. That game place. I know you love it. Tell everybody the truth. You love that game place. The lovely Sherry's in the house. Good to see you, dear. Is this the gay place? No. That Game Place is its own channel. TGP. That Game Place. Thank you, Yellow Flash. Yeah, I always look forward to Flashcast. I'm usually lurking. Don't tell anybody. Shh. Yeah. Awesome. Perfect. Have an appointment in the morning. All right. Sounds fair. Tender Warrior 68 with the generosity, folks. The gifties. That's right. 10 Culture Casino memberships. My goodness. Thank you so very much. That is crazy generous. I love it. Ah, look at that. 10 more people in the memberships. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Look at all of that. Amazing. You're amazing. That Game Place. That's right. Are you following the Olympics in a very limited way, Enoch, the Altrusian, or Enoch? I don't remember which way it said, but I'm following the fact that there are some events that are just absolutely ridiculous, and the Olympics waded into a thing, and then they ran away saying, we don't want to be in a cultural war. Well, they are. They waded into it. So, Enoch. Okay, that's what I thought, Enoch. Sorry. Yep, I got it right. Yeah, and once again, thank you so very much to Tender Warrior 68, the supporter of many, many channels. Incredible. Thank you for that, Tender Warrior. Randall, the Olympics are on? Well, yeah. Yeah. And a lot of people haven't really been watching the Olympics. That's an interesting thing. I think if I didn't do a video on it, I should have. But I think I talked about it on a 6-Minute Daily. There's only 35% of Americans that are going to watch any or interested in a fair amount or a large amount of Olympics. You know, you have less than half the country that go catch 1 minute of it. I'm only catching clips, and it's only because of, what's going on around the boxing thing. There was an Olympic swimmer that collapsed yesterday after a thing. Everybody got sick because of swimming in the river. Gross. I mean, look, France tried to poke a lot of fun at America, but kids, you need to look in your own backyard before you start throwing those rocks. You know what I mean? Holy cow, Mr. Buttcrack Media is here. He keeps things flowing for everybody. Thanks for being here, Mr. Buttcrack. Inebriated Plutarch. They cannonballed into the culture war. Yeah, that was not smart. Not smart. Krimlon, good morning, my friend. That's right. Pinochet's helicopter tours. CC prefers to keep the language clean on his channel. A little bit. Oh, did you have to moderate something? Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, it's a little looser on Sunday nights for the late night culture show. We're transitioning that to the late night culture. That's what that's going to be. LNC. Yeah, should be fun though. I love the Sunday night shows. Yeah, the Olympics created a new sport. They certainly did. Yeah. Yeah, E. coli in the river. Ugh. So gross. What'd you say, Al Humphreys? I don't know what you said. But, yeah, please don't take it personally. There's just certain things that, need to be there. Our friend Black Samurai says the quiet part out loud. Yeah. Low Spec says, after swimming in the river, those poor triathlon competitors. I know, man. I know. So gross. Clean water is like really important, kids. John the Beagle Dad, how's it going? We have so many great animal avatars. You guys just, you really lift up my heart every time. Yeah, glass houses. Oh my goodness! Our friend Mr. Buttcrack Media has dropped a Culture Casino membership, a gifty on Gary Jones. Thank you for that, Mr. Buttcrack Media. We appreciate you. The lovely Juliet's here. Good evening, young Gandalf and Culturinos. Well, thank you, Juliet. It's good to see you. I watched zero amount of the Olympics. Well, it's true. Yeah. Yeah. Apex Comics says, yeah. Hopefully that doesn't get me in trouble. Seriously, YouTube sent me a message this morning saying I did something that was hate speech. How? I'm the kindest person on YouTube. And Crimlon with the generosity. 5 Culture Casino memberships. Thank you. Crimlon, you're amazing. Look at that. Look at all those names you guys are making green. And Tender Warrior and Mr. Buttcracker. You guys just chat. I love this. I watch these chats going back and forth. It's great. Yeah, I don't play any of those things. I don't play any of those stingers on this show. The only place that goes is on Sundays. And again, it's because it's at night. It's after most of the young people have been to sleep. And I try to warn people in advance. We still try to keep the language relatively clean, but we have hints and allusions towards some things that maybe aren't, for everybody. Yeah, the Spartan races, you can get sick. That's true. Yeah. Ugh. So gross. Well, we've had a lot of generosity on this stream. I just want to say thank you to those who have gifted. Incredible. Yeah. You hate speech? Yeah, I know. Wait, somebody married themselves? Okay. I guess you can do that. It's got to be the most civil of unions. Empress NM says, to them, if you don't aggressively embrace chaos, it's unacceptable. Well, there was plenty of chaos in the openings ceremony. Yeah, it's a fun swoop, John. But that one shows up on Sundays. It also shows up on Comics' show on Mondays and Thursdays. So there's that. Yeah. I just got new T-shirts delivered. Yay. By the way, they didn't tell me what comment I said that was mean. I don't understand. Theliato says, "What's up?" All right, let's get to another story because this is just, it's fun to chat with everybody, but we should be covering a little bit of the news. And Salty Nerd Podcast starts in about an hour, and that's where you're going to automatically go next. But don't miss the 2 videos I've released so far today, with a third one releasing in about an hour as well. Wow, all 3 of them before middle of the day. Goodness. All right, let's get to this. So I want to talk about the movies because I like to talk about the movies. We talked about, how Deadpool and Wolverine were doing, but now AMC theaters reporting they lost $32.8 million because of the strikes. I guess it's related to the strikes and summer movie flops. That did not help because this I thought was going to be a very successful film, Fall Guy, and it wasn't, which is weird. It was limited on the woke-a-doodle-doo stuff and somehow, didn't get any support. So AMC is the world's biggest exhibitor, and with things like bad numbers on things like Furiosa, Mad Max saga, The Fall Guy, and Horizon, they basically kind of led everything down the wrong direction. So much so that digging out is going to be nearly impossible. So, revenue for the theater chain fell 23.5% to only $1.03 billion during the 3-month period ending in June, down from $1.35 billion the prior year. So the year-over-year loss for the quarter, that's a lot. That's that's a lot, man. Net loss for the 3 months also widened to $32.8 million compared to profit of $8.6 for the same time last year. Adjusted EBITDA stood at $2.94 million, which was down sharply from $182.5. Yeesh. That's a lot. So Spider-Man Across the Universe and Guardians of the Galaxy 3 were playing to packed houses that previous year, which makes a lot of sense. Although, while AMC probably did really good on Guardians of the Galaxy 3, Disney did not. And there's an argument as to whether it made $1 of profit. So there's that. Inside Out 2 and Sony's Bad Boys Ride or Die help some rebound. And obviously, this quarter is going to be good with Deadpool and Wolverine, Despicable Me 4, and Twisters, which, as our friend Vic pointed out, will be in digital availability here in the next few weeks. So, I think we're seeing a serious shift in how people consume film, and I'm not talking about moving into streaming, which is definitely occurring, but I think we're seeing the shift because people are going to wait to hear if things are good. And if they get a sniff, if they get an odor, if they get an inkling, if they get a vision that something might be full of agenda, they just aren't going to go. They're going to watch people like Yellow Flash and Critical Drinker and Nerdrotic and even myself talk about a film before they go see it, if only to protect their money, which, look, that isn't going very far these days. I think that's just what's going on. And you know what? Inebriated Plutarch is correct. There really wasn't much advertising for The Fall Guy. They let that film die on the vine. And it could have been a film that generated a franchise, right? It was a successful television program that they based it on. It could have been great. I think it would have been a wonderful, relationship project that would have gone on and on. But it is what it is. Furiosa Mad Max parody. It was rough. Visually stunning. Beautifully done. Rough. John's like, I don't bother going to the movies anymore. Yeah. Across the Spider-Verse, says Rodimus Supreme. William Buck Rogers says, didn't really like The Fall Guy, didn't really reflect the show it was based on. Well, and I agree with you. I think the inspiration that it took was lovely, and I think it could have blossomed into something similar to what the show was. It wasn't given any room to run, and somewhere at the end, like the break point between the second and third act, it just kind of was like, ugh. And we kind of got projections of who the bad guys were, but I don't know. It was just weird. And Monkey Jeebus says, just get the movie pass. It's $20 a month. There you go. Firestreak Rodimus says, would rather spend $20 on a DVD set of old TV show. I know it's good than risk it on a movie I hate halfway through. Understood. Advertising budget went to Ryan, probably. Fresh Nose says, watching new movies on opening day is scarce for me. got to wait and see the attitude towards the new release. Yeah, and I think that's a prevailing opinion now. To be fair, Dark Wolf. Nobody remembers the Fall Guy TV show. That's what kind of killed it. Maybe. I don't know. I remember, but I'm 1,000 years old, so maybe that's it. Goodbye, Tom. Thanks for being here. Have a great day, Tom F. Rockford Files movie, that would work. I would love to be James Garner. Quincy, I don't think I could pull off a doctor. Wow, Donut Lord, you watched both Miss Marvel and The Marvels last night and enjoyed. Excellent. Actually laughed in The Marvels. Wow. I guess maybe on the small screen, The Marvels could play, especially if you had watched the television thing. That's Disney's biggest fault, though, is that they require homework for you to understand their films. That doesn't work. You're not going to get the vast majority of the audience to watch any of that stuff. That's interesting. But hey, and you certainly can't beat Lee Majors, especially in the film Scrooged. Hey, Carlos Alfredo Lopez joins us. All right, we're going to get to at least one more story, guys. Maybe two. Simon Garth says, when are we getting the next great zombie apocalypse movie? That's a good question. I don't know. I haven't seen anything out there. Picasso's like, game over. That's right. I just want to acknowledge once again all the generous people in the chat with Eric Winberg, Liberty Hall's Cat, Ruby Hoove, Ingmar, WK. Let's see. Liberty Hall's Cat again with a super chat. And Tender Warrior 68 with 10 Culture Casino gifties. Mr. Buttcrack Media with a gifty. And Crimlon with 5 Culture Casino gifties of memberships. Thank you all. Helping the channel survive. Jill Powers, the River Daughter, says, hey. Well, hello. Hope you're doing well, dear. Let's see. Cynthia Carter says, no, I remember the show, and this looked like a limp noodle, man-boy insulting take on the Fall Guy. Well, I understand. He wasn't really nerfed in the film, though. I mean, it was pretty good. Oh, Simon and Simon's a good choice. Hardcastle and McCormick. I mean, I can go through all this great TV. I think we could we could do with another A-Team, right? Be kind of fun. Slender, what's up, brother? Good to see you. How was that M. Night Shyamalama Ding Dong movie? Because I heard you did not like it. 30 minutes of okay. It's about what I heard. Jacob Jones says, I would like to see an American version of Train to Busan. That would be cool. You know, it's funny because right now foreign films are kind of owning everything. I mean, they really are. Foreign film and television, whether it comes out of Korea or India or whatever, they're more compelling. Hey, we got Batman Welder, Riptide. There you go. Hogan's Heroes would be brilliant, Thomas. I just don't think that anybody has the guts. They don't want to actually show people what the real bad guys of World War II were in a comedic way. You know, delineate the bad guys and show why they were the bad guys. Yeah, the A-Team movie was silly fun. The trailers made Gosling's Fall Guy look like a loser. I agree with you. It just, they really didn't do And again, I mean, they did have to play into his down on his luck situation, but there was a reason he was down on his luck. He got injured, severely injured doing a stunt, like almost dead. So, yeah. They are making an American remake of Train to Busan. Really? Did not know that. Lord Dracula says, sad most vampire movies have tanked lately. A good example is Abigail, which is a shame because I enjoyed the film. That was pure horror fun, right? Abigail, and a kid vampire. They did it pretty good, and she was really, really good. Overall, it's a lot of fun. All right, we got a couple more things to get to today. I was sad to hear this news. I mean, it's not like somebody died, but kinda. It's kind of like end of an era anyway. Looks like Aerosmith is done. That's right. No mo. Aerosmith retires from touring as Steven Tyler's injured voice can't recover. It was only a matter of time. He really did do everything wrong. There are certain ways you can get away with rock yell singing, right? I mean, you can learn that at VTI. But yeah. Yeah, Eddie Masterson liked Abigail and Renfield. I think they were dumb fun films. So I understand that position. Slender, what did you think of M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong's thing? Come on. Hey, Dan Crane, good to see you. They should remake Lair of the White Worm, a Bram Stoker tale. Hugh Grant's first major film. Well, yeah. I'm down with that. I'm also going to say thank you for the 5 Culture Casino cash from Inebriated Plutarch, saying the ears market themselves as a destination outing, but it's too expensive for most families. Between streaming and economic issues, that dog won't hunt. I think that's true. I mean, and for good reason, of course. And for very good reason. So. But anyway, back to this. Aerosmith, yeah, so his voice is done, so the train stopped a-rolling. The group announced on its official X account that it won't return to touring, citing vocalist Steven Tyler's injured vocals and inability to recover. The band wrote, "We've always wanted to blow your mind when performing. As you know, Steven's voice is an instrument like no other. He spent months tirelessly working on getting his voice to where it was before his injury. We've seen him struggling despite having the best medical team by his side. Sadly, it is clear that a full recovery from his vocal injury is not possible. We have made the heartbreaking and difficult but necessary decision as a band of brothers to retire from the touring stage." They were on their farewell tour, the Peace Out tour, and was postponed in September because Tyler's ongoing vocal cord and larynx problems. And then they canceled all the 2023 concerts, and they had scheduled the tour to resume in September. Apparently, in addition to the damage to his vocal cords, fractured larynx, which was requiring ongoing care, he's receiving the best medical treatment available to ensure his recovery is swift. But given the nature of a fracture, he is being told patience is essential. That was last year. That's sad. He was one of the few singers that actually could still deliver at his age. It's one of the things that you do lose over time is your voice. Sometimes you even lose your ear. You no longer can carry a tune. What a bummer. Ugh. That's not good news. Not the kind of news I like to bring to y'all on a Saturday. Sweet emotion. Yeah, well, now it's a little bit bittersweet emotion, as they will no longer be touring. Can he still talk? Or does he sound weird? I don't even know. Donut Lord. Later, Culture. Exit. Stage left. Take it easy, Liberty Halls Cat. Thanks for being here. Slender's like, I didn't because Shyamalan hasn't made a good movie in decades. Well, it's been at least a decade. Yeah, and JB is correct. The Abigail was originally titled Dracula's Daughter, but they changed the name because of all the Dracula flops as of late. Plus, they wanted to leave it there for people to discover that, despite the obvious movie poster and everything else, that maybe this is a vampiress. There's a hole in my voice. R.I.P. Aerosmith. Yeah. Kind of a bummer. Mark Daly says, "Hey Snort, how's the Pinellas polar bear?" I think Snort's doing good. Mark Daly, Lord Greystoke, man, I love this. I'm getting all these Universal monster names. Somebody's got to have multiple accounts. This is very cool, though. Stoker was actually a brilliant writer, indeed. Jill would tell you. Jill would probably go on forever here in the chat about how great Stoker was. Slender Chad watched it and said he was good. It was good for about 30 minutes. I love the idea of the movie, but that's a pretty tough premise to pull off from the beginning. Yeah, well, yeah. Plus, somebody needed a paycheck. Lady Godiva, or Godiva. Okay. Sorry about that if I mispronounced your name. Is Taylor's difficulties drug-related somehow? I would say probably. I mean, certain things you do to yourself changes the physical makeup of your body, your rate of cellular recovery, et cetera, et cetera. So there is no shame in retiring gracefully. Indeed. And the fact that they just came to grips with it and the whole band said, first of all, you're not going to find another voice like Steven Tyler. You're just not. So, yeah. They're pretty great. And seeing them in concert's incredible. Because much like their albums, they're one of the few bands that sound like their albums. Okay, Sebastian Bach might be something, Porg, but hard to say. Yeah, Huey Lewis lost his hearing. Gosh, that was devastating. I want to be hip to be square. Outside of Zeus, Father Time is undefeated, indeed. Hey, Larry, the name's so nice. You say it twice. Larry, what's up? You never listened to Aerosmith, says Inframan? Really? Ba-ba-da-ba-da-bum. Stevie Nicks. Oh, what a voice. I think one of the songs that touches me most that she sings is Landslide. They put that in American Horror Story. And American Horror Story is still one of those television programs up through the most recent ones that just are amazing. It was the only time I really appreciated what Lady Gaga could do was in American Horror Story Hotel. But I'm a freak for horror-based things. But Landslide, wow. Hey, Cam, what's up? Hope you're doing good, buddy. Take it easy, have some fun. Seeing Deadpool tonight? Yes! Let me know what you think. I gave it a solid 8.5. That's a pretty high rating. Pretty high up there. Some people didn't agree with me. It's okay. Yeah, I think Tiger Mask, I think you're correct. I think the trailers for Abigail did give it away a bit. It's true. Andy, I have been begging Tox to unbox it. Supposedly he's done it. I don't know. I will be meeting with Tox later today, so I'll get on his case. How about that? I need that clip. How about that? Mm-hmm. Nah, that song's gonna be stuck in my head the rest of the day. Yeah, age, smoking, lifestyle. Can't sing forever. Nope. Nope. My grandma could still sing before she passed. It was impressive. Da, da. See? I knew it. Jill comes to the rescue, says, I gave lectures on Stoker when I showed several of the Dracula films in my Gothic Lit and film classes. See? I knew it. Oh, wop wop. What else we got out there? Trying to catch up with y'all. Hey, Rob. Rob's here. What's up, Rob Altus? Good to see you. Happy Saturday. Yeah, Bonnie Raitt. Bonnie Tyler. Husky voices much? Yeah, why not? I love Smokey. The Smokey voices. Janis Joplin. There you go. Rings of Power would be the perfect tie-in to Gandalf. Really? Maybe Hobo Gandalf. Maybe so. You know what? That I will work on him. I'll tell him this is going to be perfect. All right. Let's see. Linda Ronstadt. Yeah. Yeah. Joplin is dead. True. We're also talking about smoky voices. All right. Let's get to it. One more story to get to. This is a real one. This is a good one. I kept a lot of the first stuff light because I like to talk with y'all. But I want to give you plenty of time to watch my videos before you hang out with Salty Nerd Podcast. So let's jump to the story. It looks like TikTok's getting sued again by the Department of Justice for allegedly, knowingly, and repeatedly violating the child data privacy law. Why don't we just turn it off? Honestly. Just block the app. Shut it down. If we're going to exercise that ability, right? Just do it. Otherwise, fine them into oblivion. If you don't like it this much, don't destroy, supposed freedom of speech. If they're participating in criminal activity, take down their executives. But, you have lots of remedies here. You're circumventing the ability to speak freely, sure. But if they're doing criminal activity, it's a no-brainer. You should just stop it immediately. If somebody is committing a crime, you arrest them so that they can't keep committing the crime. There's no teeth here. This is the problem with the modern-day approach to law enforcement, especially with big companies. Because we've granted them, individual citizenship, essentially, or the right of individual, not necessarily citizenship, but the right of individual, you're going to have to go after the people that run the thing. So start putting their American executives in prison. Or arrest them and threaten to put them in prison. Or arrest them and charge them with crimes so you can put them in prison. Anyway, we'll go through the story. Can you hear him a little frustrated? The Justice Department sued TikTok and parent company ByteDance, alleging the popular video app for repeatedly violated the U.S. Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. By the way, if I screw up with COPA, I get in trouble. Understand? They don't. The DOJ, together with the FTC, on Friday filed the civil lawsuit in the U.S. District Court for the Central District of California. So there you are. This goes all the way back to 2019 to present. The complaint seeks monetary penalties and injunctive relief. Monetary penalties. This needs to hurt that company. It needs to be like $7 billion or something. You need to make this so distasteful for all of these electronic platforms that they just essentially absolutely say, we can't risk this. We cannot risk collecting data. Need to make that happen. So that the companies that are doing it, even if they accidentally did it, will be very thoughtful of what they do in the future. Seriously. There was no parental consent for kids from under 13. So the Justice Department is deeply concerned that TikTok has continued to collect and retain children's personal information despite a court order barring such conduct. And the FTC chair said in a statement that TikTok knowingly and repeatedly violated kids' privacy, threatening the safety of millions of children across the country. The FTC will continue to use the full scope of its authorities to protect kids. Look, I don't agree a lot with what Linda Khan does. She certainly is quite toothless in her job. But none of these things, that any remedy effort that was made by TikTok wasn't legitimate, despite creating a quote-unquote kids mode. Nothing's been going very well. The 2019 thing, the penalty that came along with it was only $5.7 million. That's not a penalty. It's like, a couple minutes of operation. You have to hit them really, really hard. And Captain Action is correct. TikTok could be used for a massive cyber attack. What do you think? It's not, you don't think they already have? It doesn't matter. Scott Westbrook sends a lovely super pair for 5 Culture Casino cash, saying, keep it up. Well, you bet. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Dan Crane celebrates 7 months of membership, saying Dan Vask is Steven Tyler of Aerosmith. Yeah, he could actually do it. He's properly trained his voice. So, indeed. Yeah, with 23andMe going out of business, they will definitely sell off all that stuff to recover its losses. Well, that's a problem, isn't it? All your genetic data? Well, of course. That's one of the reasons why participating in things like that was always a bad idea. I mean, yeah, you got to find out what your heritage was, but you also handed somebody an imprint of how to eliminate you. I'm not even going to go into the horror scenario. I've written a short story about this before. Wouldn't be all that hard. It's infuriating. Anyway. Whew. That was fun. Little rant there in the morning. Oh, what a day. The DNA data was the only asset of the company. That's why it was bought out. There you go. Yeah. The specific design idea has been around for a while. So it is what it is. Oh, I am wearing my Gary shirt today. There's that. That is deeply disturbing, hearing that China-owned TikTok is collecting users' personal information. Makes you wonder who they're providing this info to. My guess is CCP, of course. Intent on causing trouble, of course. Which is why it was looked at under the previous administration as a spyware. It should have been immediately shut down. If they're doing criminal things, they need to be treated as criminals. I don't understand. Seems like a no-brainer to me. Right? Yeah. For the 200 views spread around all the various places watching today's show, I want to say thank you. We were well up over 250 at one point, so thanks for that. We got another member chat from our good friend Pinochet's Helicopter Tours for 44 months, almost 4 years of support. All I can say to that is thank you. You're amazing. Saying, CC, look into bats/hide used at, whoa, really? Okay. Thank you for that, my friend. Wow. We're going to have to do that. My goodness, the generosity today. Holy cow, John Gibson drops 100 Culture Casino cash. I don't even know what to say, my friend. I wish I had something extraordinary to give you. Wow. For you to stock up on coffee and other commodities that might become difficult in the world keeps on its course. Yes. Wow, John, you bet. Coffee? You just bought me like a year's supply. Thank you, John. That's extraordinary. On that note, my.
Words cannot express the gratitude that comes from culture towards you on this day. Or they can, but, it's one of those things you say. Thanks.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much. That was extraordinary, John. I don't even, like I said, I'm speechless, so I let Floral do the talking there. Oh, boy, what a generous day. You guys are all incredible. I really do truly appreciate the support. I love the fact that we're starting to grow again on the channel. If you're not subscribed, double check down below. Make sure you are. Add yourself to the roster of great people that support this channel every day, because I do live streams every day on my channel, at least one. And, I'm getting back into the habit of regularly dropping videos. So there's that as well. My goodness. Thank you, John Gibson, once again. And for all of you who've gifted memberships, super stickers, the whole 9 yards, you're really truly amazing. I think I need to give you one more. I need to give you one more for that, John. Let's do this.
Oh, man, that's some sweet cheddar. Guys, yeah.
Thanks once again. What an extraordinary thing. That's one of my favorite thank yous. Andy says, I'm pretty confident that bad guys can get access to anybody's DNA medical history since healthcare is all corporate. Now, it was the biggest mistake we ever did. And now you have these entire groups that are being held hostage with ransomware on the regular, just every few weeks. I report on them on the 6 Minute Daily, so it's pretty bizarre. So there's that. Just garbage. And really, the Olympics is going to be a money loser. They can't even get people in Paris or anywhere in Europe to come in and watch certain events. They were entirely empty stadiums there, dropping tickets from, the extraordinarily highest heights down to like the equivalent of 10 or 20 bucks. Just can't get people to go. So, yeah. John Platt says, Culture, we need you as a guest host appearing on FNT. I think you could provide a great voice on entertainment and political, celebrity news, and discussions. Well, thank you. I'm sure at some point when they're ready for me, I'll be on over there. I don't know. It would be fun. Paul Kersey's like, they still have the Olympics? Yeah, nobody's watching. Well, very few people are watching. They like to claim all these records. I'm like, those don't mean what you think they mean. Yeah, actually, a lot of people were affected by swimming in that river. The triathlon folks really got it the worst. They tested it. No, it's going to be fine. So gross. And Feliato says they closed down the city if you don't have a special pass, and hundreds of businesses closed for the summer break because it's too much disruption. It's terrible. Not to mention the fact that, you're going to a very unstable place with an unstable government that recently had a selection of leaders that a lot of people hold, in scrutiny, let's say. Wild stuff. All right, Dave G. Sound. All right, I'm going to let you all go because it looks like everybody has other things to do. Do me a favor, though. Down below in the description, there are 2 videos I dropped today. Please do check them out as soon as you're done here. But what's going to happen is automatically you are going to be mailed over to Salty Nerd Podcast, which starts in 30 minutes. So you're going to want to hang out there. You will laugh. The panel's great. The people are my friends, and they're very good people. You are absolutely the best. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you are not subscribed, please do so. Hit the like button while you're down there. If you're watching on the replay, at least comment and say replay gang, something. Let me know. On that note, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others. And until next time, see ya.
Culture Casino. Culture Casino. Culture Casino. Culture Casino. Culture Casino. Culture Casino.